Yo, welcome everybody. I don't think I've muted the YouTube, but I will do that as soon as it comes up on my fucking side screen. I just want to give a shout out to you guys. You've been popping off for the last 45 minutes. Michael, Junkyard Dog, Knights Media Club, Cassius as always, thanks for coming along. Mr. Red X, thank you. Heedy, thanks for coming along. I've got to mute up, that is me talking. I know you can hear me because I heard myself. Darnell, as always, thanks for coming along, brother. Larry, as always, thank you, mate. WC Fun, I love you, bro. I'm always rushing through this. I don't want to miss anyone because I got told off last week for missing someone. Jason, thanks for coming along. Steve T, cheers, brother. And Robert. And I think that's everyone. If I've missed anyone, I apologise. We're really light on the panel tonight. There's not a lot of us wanting to fucking play this game anymore. But we're here. We're going to get stuck in on the panel tonight. I have got my dog ate my pot. Sir Anton Airlines and the one. If you want to unmute, guys, and say hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
How you going, everybody? How's everybody going?
Right, before we get to any of the good stuff, we're not going to talk about the C word just yet. We're leaving that till later. I want to get through a few other things first. Obviously, the patch notes and everything else. I'm going to leave the cheaty bit till the last. Is there anything you want to bring up other than that C word that's really bothering you in the game at the minute, or something that you're really enjoying in the game at the minute?
Well, I sort of enjoyed Invasion, so I did this time. So I did.
Oh, you're going to rate me for this, but yeah, okay. That is one of the first things I wanted to bring up is Invasion. I want to know your scores. I want to know your reason why you're good and you're bad about the Invasion. So if I could go through each one of the panel right now, and then just give me a score out of 10, obviously, like normal. I would like to know the side chat as well, what you scored it out of 10. And basically, give me the reasons you liked it, the reasons you didn't, and some of the stuff that you enjoyed and some of the stuff maybe you didn't enjoy, if you know what I mean. I'm going to start off with you, Pot. I don't think you played it as much as the other two, so I think you're the first one to start with to sort of get you out of the way. Not sounding horrible or anything like that, just because I know you didn't go at it. You was in sectors fucking killing people's tombs and things. Yeah. What was your score out of 10, mate?
Let's see, you said I didn't play it much. I only went through 6 times. And each time I got a better score. I went from 10 minutes, 11 seconds down to 7:28, and that gave me I come 642nd, I think. I never changed the base around. I'm not into it like these guys. I probably could have got a better time, but after 6 rounds, couldn't spend the 4, couldn't spend the medals, and it was boring, for me. Yeah. So I went and went a pain in the arse. Somewhere else. But first of all, I'd like to say congratulations to Anton. He come 48. Sid, he come 12th. The one, now he had trouble beating himself. I'm not going to say any more about that.
Beating himself off?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. He had trouble. He was put. But congratulations, mate. You come 7 and 8. Well done to all these 3 guys. They put a lot of time and effort and work into it for everybody, friend or foe, and they're out of my league. But I'll give it a 6, only because 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I'm not into it like these guys. But I'll give it a 6. I've done better than I thought I would. Getting 7 minutes 28. I thought.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty good score for what I know. You played it. Sorry, bro. Go on.
Yeah, no, you're right. So I'll give it 7. And congratulations to the rest of the crew.
Perfect. I'm just going to give a few shout outs to the guys on the side chat. They've been putting their scores up. They hadn't actually given me a score out of 10, but they're putting their times up. Goose 7.5 couldn't be asked to mess my pace up. I understand it really fucking hurt me to mess my base up, Goose. Mr. Red X, he got 7.16. That's a fucking good time. Stevie T got 7.57. Junkyard Dog, he give it an 8 out of 10. Larry enjoyed it. First time I actually completed the thing. So that ain't bad. Hang on, I've just clicked something on my fucking mouse. Larry got 7.32. Sorry, my eyes are going there. Banzai got 7.13.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Very
good
good.
score. JB Samar got 7:23. Good time as well. And I ain't going to give you a shout out. You can fuck off the one. Moving on now, just to the second person. I'm going to go with the one first because I think he might pour a few things in to perspective. What was your score out of 10 and your reasons why?
5
Yeah.
out of 10. Quality of experience is very good. I liked the invasion. I played many hours. But then also we found a lot of things wrong with it while playing it. I don't know if I can discuss a few of them.
Of course you can, mate. That's why I called you.
Like we tried everything and we turned our raid boost on and off. We bought coin boost. We unshopped units, and no matter what you did, the time was the same. In my experience, like I actually got beaten by my own mini. You guys still laugh about that. There was a run without workshop tech.
Yeah, this is something I want to bring up as well.
I unshopped my tech from my soul runner because City told me he was faster with it, and I ended up beating myself, and I couldn't beat it anymore. That time was 7:11, I think.
7 minutes 11 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, and on the main I got 7:12, and it was the same base layout, same units, everything the same, you know.
So you give it? What did you give it? A 5 out of 10?
Yeah, 5 just because of the like we saw the times people got, like everyone got the same times until like 10.
Yeah.
We all ended up with 6:36 going to 10.
Yep.
And then you got those 3 blackouts, and it's physically impossible to click all the 3 because you have to click the units to kill it with one shot. Right? You have to click it physically.
Yeah.
And without doing some shit you're not allowed to do, basically, you cannot physically click 3 units at the same time.
Exactly.
So if you put a marker on your mouse and do it that way, you can probably knock off a second or two. But I refuse.
Okay, well, just a few more shout outs before I get to you, Anton. Jason, give it a 6 out of 10. EF Ali, he got 7 minutes 9 seconds. Good job, bro. I think you was number 1 or number 2. I'm not sure. Stevie T, give it a 6 out of 10 for him. Welcome, Amaru Gedem. Thanks for coming along, bro. WC Fun, give it a 6 out of 10. JB Samara, give it an 8 out of 10. WC Fun got 7:19. Banzai, give it a 9 out of 10. Raven got 7 minutes 12. That's the same time as me, bro. Good job. I think I got 7 minutes 12, didn't I? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Robert got 7:19 and Heedy got 7:19. Good job, guys. I just want to say it was very competitive, this invasion. So that was interesting. Okay, I'm going to move on to Anton. Let him give his info. And what score did you give it out of 10, mate?
Well, what I'll do there for me, because I enjoyed it there, split it into 2. I would give it 8 out of 10 just for enjoyment factor and for that, and then I would give it 6 out of 10 just for the prizes. I think the prizes were a bit short. They should have given us more repair logistics and things like that. I thought, they missed a wee chance there to do that. But I got my best time, and City will explain. I was on like a 7:17, and City come in and they told me to do something, and he'll explain exactly what I done, and I got a time of 7:15, and you won't believe it what he told me to do.
Okay,
and that's my views on that.
Right,
Overall,
guys.
pretty good.
Basically, I woke up. I didn't wake up, actually. It was midday. And I went into the base. I followed the video. I actually followed the ones videos on the holdout. Invasion, sorry. And I decided to remove all my tech off me fucking Soul Runners. And I went from a 7 minute 16 time to a 7 minute 12 with none of the tech, not one tech on me fucking Soul Runners. Removed it all. It went from a big 4. It's a 4 seconds difference with 0 tech on. So remember that next invasion. What the hell is going on with the tech if it's not actually giving us any fucking buffs? If it's actually fucking making it worse? I'm saying this as an experience of 3 players having the same experience. All 3 of us said the same thing. The tech was actually impeding our
But
faction.
can I do a small addition to that?
Of course you can, mate.
It was not the tech. Like I noticed testing, when you remove the tech, the chance of the unit locking up not firing was less.
Yes.
Because a lot of those units ended up not firing.
I was actually going to get to that. Yes, you're 100% right. The units locking up was my biggest pet peeve for this.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't beat my time that I set. I couldn't. Every time it kept locking up certain units on the spots. It was frustrating, yeah. Go on.
And that's amazing, like, to get your best times with no tech. So the tech doesn't work at all.
You know, there is 2 techs on there that actually do more damage to vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
You got a bronze and you got a silver tech that should give you more damage, should give you more. It just didn't work, and the locking up of units really fucking pissed me off, and that's why my score, the 1 is pretty much on par with his score. I think that's the right score for it. For the higher levels, all we're doing is we're just moving our units a little bit around the base for the oncoming waves. And for me, there's no brain to that. There's no skill. It's fucking like watching paint dry. You know, Invasion used to be fucking something. Maybe they need to split it into 2. One for the lower levels and another. How hard is it to make 10 waves for the lower levels and 10 waves for the higher levels? 2 different payouts, obviously, depending on your level or which one you pick yourself. You get a lesser payout if you actually pick the easier one to do. But make one that's hard. All I'm doing is putting fucking units around the outside of me. It's not even actually in my base. Don't get touched. How is that any fun? So yeah, the 1 got it spot on. I think it was a 5. It was under a minute a base. We repeated it maybe 50 times each player, maybe more. It was just boring after a while, and it's a shame. And I don't know, I'm trying to find reasons in my head now as it's ticking over for a reason for Kickside to actually improve on it, but they've sort of pigeonholed themselves with it.
Yes, there's a comment there, City there. Steve T has said there it used to be a base test, and I think that's what City really wanted there, this time. You don't need to have a base test.
I'll be honest, if they had to split it, because it is only 10 waves, you get what I'm saying? So if they made 10 waves for the lower levels or the players that really ain't interested, they can still win their prizes. Not as many as the ones that took the next step forward, but they need to really fucking make this a challenge. And the game has become so fucking... It's mind-numbing. It's mind-numbingly fucking boring at this point. And I'll make videos and I think I don't even need to make a video about this base or that base or X base or this event or that event, because I think it's boring. You've just got to have your units at the right spot and pray to God. You've got to fucking say your amens, Bloody Mary 3 times that your units fucking fire in the invasion. And that's what pissed me off a bit. And it's what the 1 said. I think he said a 5. That's the perfect score for it for me. Yeah, I can't say anymore. I can rattle on for fucking 3 hours if I wanted to about it, but it is what it is. I do think we found out that gold boost didn't actually work in Invasion as well, did we not?
Yes, gold boosting that there. Also, Yellow said there he found that he noticed something happening with a while back with his was Aces with a tech on them there, so
yeah,
maybe it's a Survivor sort of thing.
It's a shame. It's a shame that it's a missed opportunity by Kickstarter again, but...
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Of course you can, mate.
I don't think it's the fault of the boost or the raid boost or the gold boost. It was so poorly put together. I don't want to slag him up, but literally you one-shot everything coming in. So no matter if you had 1,000% boost on, it's still, one-shot it.
Yeah, but there's some, like those helicopters near the end, they take a lot, they don't go one shot.
You should, on them helicopters that come in, you should have noticed that the coin boost there. I don't know how the coins boost work, if I'm honest with you. I know you can purchase them all the time, the 2 gold coin boosts. I know you can purchase them all the time, but I've never actually experienced them work any better for me, personally, than when I haven't got them switched on, so it's hard.
With those helicopters, you shouldn't have actually seen them. It should have been in space.
Yeah.
But, they did take a wee second or half second today, you know what I mean? So it should have been instant with that boost.
I do want to change the subject a little bit. And just roll down. And I just... Bully's prizes. Here's the prizes you could have won. Or you should have won, but the Kickstarter fucked it up somehow. Where is it? We have actually got pictures of the war paints that we should have won, but we haven't got yet. They're not in the actual game. I don't know what their thought process was on this. There's the helicopter. There's the twin blade paint we should have won. There's the I forget what this. The Outback's war paint we should have won. There's the. Is this one that we should have won it, or is this another prize? I don't know. And what was you saying, Anton? You was just about to say something.
No, yeah, it's just that Victor was saying there he ran Invasion 3 times and he got the exact same time. He finds that very, very odd.
Yeah, it was a funny. Unless Kicks are actually going to test our bases on this invasion, we're going to be stuck with the same thing over and over again. It's not going to change. I'm looking for a base test with invasion. I want to be at. Yes, you've got to have the right units at the right spots, but I don't want to have to put them in a big circle around the outside of my base, knowing that my base ain't going to be breached.
It's like, we put our base in so tight that you'd no damage on your base. You could go instant 24/7.
But that shouldn't be what invasion's about. It shouldn't be. They've made it into a competition who can get the right unit placed at the right spot. If you know what I mean, it's not your base has got nothing to do with the invasion. Maybe your bunkers and towers, but other than that, your base has got nothing to do with the invasion.
I remember not so long ago, we actually had to before bracing turrets and all that, we had to physically move our CC to an area that no units were coming there to give us a better advantage.
And it's partly to do with the actual DPS of units now that we've got in our control. That's part and parcel of this. They've gone so overboard with the DPS and the health of units. It's actually made it hard for them to give us a fucking competitive event without going over the top. It's a very, very fine balance, and I understand that. But I don't know. Anyway, is there anything else you want to bring up before we move on?
No, so I'm just checking YouTube there, but no, I think everything's.
I'll just give a few more shout-outs. Emmanuel, Elo, I remembered. Kevin, thanks for coming along, we go. Who else we got? Kenneth, Ali, Jet, if I've missed anyone, Doomsday, Yella, Amaru Gedham, thanks for all coming along, Darren, TC88 and Robert. I apologise if I've missed anyone out. Thanks for all coming along and viewing, mate. Then we get these over and done quickly as possible. So we've got the 11.04 release notes. Following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, January 28th update. It's actually tomorrow they're doing the update. They need to change the times. The invasion for the top 100 winners in invasion, the Absolver, and Outback, Cyber War Paints. Oh, it isn't. Oh, what? It is Outback, yeah. Paints will be given out at a later date. They're not in the game. Why did they put them on? Why give them as a prize if they're not actually in the game? I don't get it. Do not be alarmed when you don't receive your award package that they are missing. They will be added to your account once they are developed in the game. I don't get it. What?
Well, I think the game design is too busy to keep up.
Stop with the war paints.
Yeah.
Don't need the war paints. They are a little bit of fun. Yeah, they make the units look a little bit different, but they're not a necessary fucking need. Just give us the prizes that you got before. Don't put them in. If they're not in the game, don't do them. I'm sorry about that, but I don't know. It baffles me. Anyway, bug fixes, general improvements and bug fixes. I think that's what we was all looking for, guys. Loads of information there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is there any bugs you wanted to see fixed this downtime? I know what you're all going to say. Without the C word. We're going to bring that up shortly.
Fix my louses.
Yeah, when you target something, you take 3 or 4 clicks for it to line up. Like, even if you're going with 20 penances, you could take 3 or 4 clicks before you could actually drop the bombs on it, hit the target.
Yeah.
That's getting worse.
What's that, the missiles you're talking about?
No. If you get a turn or something out there and you click on, let's say, what 220 penances,
the actual click size of the unit that you're trying to target. 100% agree with you. it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it's getting worse. You
Yeah.
take 4 or 5 times.
It's too small. The click box area is very small. It's
Fucking
not.
joke.
Yeah, but on 220 printers, you should be able to hit it the first time.
WCJB Samar just said, I remember that I had to change my base setup for each wave to get a good time. I remember them times as well. I think that's what Anton hit on. We literally had to move our CC, move all our bunkers, move all our turrets to a position where we could then kill everything that was incoming.
Yeah, but you had to do it also. I changed every wave.
No, you changed the position of your bunkers and the units. That's it.
And the real guns. And yeah.
You know, you weren't changing your base setup. You weren't trying to move your base to the top corner or to the bottom corner.
No, because it's the bug that I explained. You have to make the base as small as possible because Kickstarter basically made it. The deploy rate of your base is depending on how small the site is.
Yeah.
And in the old days, it was less of a problem.
Yeah,
Yes,
but an invasion
get
shouldn't.
hours to finish invasion. Saturday I used to do them on there because it had more time, but it used to take you hours to finish 10 waves.
Oh, yeah,
3, 4
back in the
hours.
old days, and we had to repair up an hour to continue wave 2.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is a new contest. I don't know if you guys knew. I found out about this about 20 minutes before we went live. War Commander has been around for a long time. We've put out hundreds of units over the years. Some mottled after real world vehicles, some inspired by sci-fi elements. Either way, there are a few of them that stick in our minds as your favourite unit. A unit could be your favourite for a variety of reasons. You might think the look of it could be a critical part of your platoon, or it could be a unit that changed the way the game was played. However, you're attached to it. We want you to share which unit. Look, right, you know what this is about. You post your favourite unit. I'm not going to read through all this because I can barely see it. And every one of you should go on there and say Jericho. Simple as that. Jericho was the best unit. I want a legendary Jericho with all the fucking tech. End of story.
Nah.
Oh, hang on. The one's mini. Yeah, Jericho.
But my official favorite character unit in the game is not that. It's actually Ruby.
Who?
Ruby is my favorite character in the game.
No, but that's not a unit.
Yeah, but it's still a character.
Well, you've been fucking oogling at her tits for too long.
And then the second on my list is a dozer.
Oh look, two people with Jericho was a fucking monster.
Yes. It actually made me upgrade my radio tower the way I would have more scouts to find out the thorium bases where the mines were and different bases there. Because where Growler was amazing.
Anton, I actually used Jericho in Invasion.
I suppose you could there near the end there, yeah.
Yeah.
And Dina was a fucking good unit, really good unit. What? I know we've got some good units coming out, but they're not busting out like these two, Dina and Jericho. They were fucking some of the best units in the game.
She still comes in handy, Dina, as well. At
Yeah.
for me.
You do need a few cyclones with her, but yeah.
The Jericho with Howlers also for base defense was amazing.
Yeah.
But get on there and fill out that is actually a worthy competition. I think Kickstarter's got that right with the. I don't want to see pictures of someone dressing their dog up. The dog's looking like it's fucking. Looking at you and thinking you're dressing me up like a fucking idiot. I'd rather them see about the game. Competition's about the game. Give people the fucking fun. Don't post pictures of your fucking dog dressed up as Batman.
You're just jealous because you don't have a dog.
I could borrow a dog for a day and dress it up like fucking Batman, but the thing would bite me.
Yeah.
You're terrified. It's not fair on the animals either. That's wrong.
Right, getting to our last point. I want to bring up the cheats. Who wants to start us off while I go to the toilet?
Right, you've all maybe seen on some of the pages and that there lots of people and creators. Is there any in your sector, or have you come across any of these creators? Apparently, there's the Banhammer has happened last night, and there's maybe 20 players, I think, have been cratered.
20
that there, the one, have you? And my dog.
Well, the thing for me is that if they've been banned, it should be a permanent ban. Or not a 2 or 3 days slap on the wrist and and you're back again. It should be a permanent ban, no matter whether you cheat once or fucking 100 times. Right? And name and shame. Someone said that earlier on in the chat. Name and shame as well. It probably won't make any difference, but
No.
it's gonna. It can't keep pussyfooting about, and they should have done this fucking 2 years ago at least.
Yes.
Bring them and ban them, mate. No matter how much money they spend, fuck them. They're cheating, and that's it. End of in my book.
Knights Media Club there, 77 and a spiller than there. Disco saying shocking penalties, cheat, yes.
Do you know what fucks me off the most is I was telling you before Christmas there's fucking cheats with HMTL5. I was called a drama queen. I was called this. I was called all the fucking names under the sun, and it swung round 360 on me. And I got to say, fuck you. I was right. And not just me. I mean the guys behind me, the guys sitting here on the panel. They was 100% right on this shit. We had the information before any fucker did. We tried to tell people that there was hacks in the game. We got called names. We got called drama queens. We got called all sorts of shit that we didn't deserve. And it's been proven now today. It took that much. The hardest thing I've got to fight today is I know these cheats that are in the game, they're going to be patched. But the ones that they don't want to be patched are going to go under the fucking radar. The smaller ones, the ones where they up their units' health and DPS and things like that, you just don't notice them that much in the game. They're there. Trust me, they're there. It just makes me angry. Just even fucking thinking about it.
Yeah, but at least heads up to Kickside to actually do something this time.
Yeah, but look what it took for them to actually... I'm not having a pop. They're a fucking small team. They do need more. This is a £100 million company. They've got purchased for $100 million US. A little bit more actually. I think it was 120. It was 90 plus 30.
Silly about the war paints. Spend less time designing war paints and more time doing this.
That's the difference. The designers ain't the actual game coders. They're designing the units. That's their job. We haven't got enough coders patching these holes.
Well, then there's a gap in the market of their company. So there is. You know what I mean?
How can you? What I don't get is okay. It was all of Kickside Games, but they was purchased for a lot of money. Why is War Commander, the actual personnel at War Commander, at such a fucking... I mean, it must be the smallest team we've got today. Are we not earning that much money in the game anymore? And
yeah, I mean, I played Battle Pirates also, and that team is a lot more enforced, like a lot better game-wise. Like, I don't want to slag War Commander off it. You know, more content, better, yeah, overall.
A better interaction there, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely the interaction is a lot nicer also, yeah.
Because that's Discord is absolutely...
And sometimes things break also in Battle Pirates because it's still a game. But it does get fixed very quickly.
This fucking... Do you know how brazen they got? I was getting called out on pages. I was getting my name tagged. And then they were going, I've got the cheats, you can't... I've never cheated in my life. I wouldn't know how to use a cheat. But they were that brazen about it. They were calling me out. I was getting... Suicide Squad was fucking calling me out saying, let me come and hit you with my cornhole can. Another guy, Soz, he was calling me out, wanting to hit me. And, you know, they're coming 1-2 flat me. And they actually fucking... One of the guys actually said, I've got the cheats and you haven't. That's how brazen they are. They're not even hiding it no more. It's like a badge of honour. And that makes me feel fucking sick. Sick to the fucking back teeth.
Yeah.
Well, just a wee shout out there. I was watching this guy here there. He posted his time there. John Reed, he got a time of 7:11. I was watching him there. He was very, very good, so he was.
Yes, actually he was competing with me. He kept calling me out on the page. I'm beating City. Good job, bro.
Very good job there. Well done there, buddy. You know, that's
respect, yeah.
Respect there. You know, I mean, that's an excellent time.
And I just want to fucking say to all the guys that have been banned over the last day or so, fuck you. I hope it's fucking permanent. I hope you have to build your account up again, you bunch of fucking cunts.
Yeah.
Fucking make me angry.
And City, if you see a crate on the map, you still don't know which for cheating or for bad language, eh?
I don't care at this point. It's just fucking, I've had enough of it. We keep playing this game, I keep spending money in this game, and then I get laughed at and mocked on the fucking pages because they're using cheats, and they ain't frightened about telling everyone it. It's not something that's hidden.
How you doing, buddy?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know what else to fucking say. I'm just, I can't fucking shout at Kickside because I know how small the team is there right now. They haven't got the manpower. They haven't got the manpower to keep squashing these as they pop up. But I said just after Christmas, it was just before New Year's. I said the cheats are still in the game. We're going to see a lot more coming in the next couple of months, and it's not even a month down the line. It's not even fucking 2 months into the new year, and we look at that fucking cheat. I ain't going to bring no videos up because I don't want to fucking give them the glory of having me show them a video of them. It ain't worth my time, but
I saw one of them videos and it was
it's
disgusting.
fucking unreal. Put the players getting hit, you know what? Especially if they're coiners. Why should they keep spending money? And not just that, these guys are taking money out of Kickstar's pocket and giving it to someone, and it's just a company. It's basically a company that makes cheats for hundreds of different games. Go after, sue the cunt.
Go
Play
after
at their
them.
own
Mate.
game.
They won't have to pay a thing, you know what I mean? Because they'll win it back in damages, you know what I mean?
I know. It tells you when you. I'm not going to give no details, but it tells you how many people have downloaded that fucking or paid for it, and it's over 3,000 players as it stands. 3,000 times £15 a month. You do the math. 45,000, 50,000 maybe.
Yep.
A month.
50,000 a month.
That's a lot of money.
600,000 a year.
Exactly. So.
You know, that's
The next time I do say that in the pages, guys, and I try to warn you, don't call me a fucking drama queen. I'm only trying to fucking save your pockets as well as mine.
because, you know, sometimes everything there, whenever somebody says something there, you know, it's not for drama or we're just trying to warn you because we have ways and means of finding things out, so we have.
It's just fucking it's a sad time in War Commander and it took Kickstarter about 72 hours, or maybe I'll give them the benefit of that. Call it 48 hours before they went and started getting these guys. I know the War Commander Discord blew up, and all they did was fucking block these people. There was hundreds of people in there so fucking angry, and they got banned for a day or muted for the day or muted for a couple of days. They've got to understand that we're at shit at the minute, and we're on lockdown. We're on part time, or some of us like me. I haven't got no work at all in a minute. And if I'm going to put some money into the game, I want to be sure I ain't wasting it.
Actually, imagine you put 10,000 coin on and you go play, and you get hit by those fuckers, and then you go on Discord complaining about the behavior in game, and you get banned for it. For complaining that you spent money and got rolled over by, you know.
Yeah, it's sad. It's a sad.
What you gonna tell that then? Good job, Kickstarter, you got my money, and now you know. They're gonna get some criticism there, you know. Like
I'm talking to a lot of people in PMs or on Discord. They've just had enough. They're asking, questioning themselves. When do they draw the line? When's enough is enough? And
yeah, I'm happy I'm no longer on there.
it's not. We keep calling Kickstarter out on this, but it's not actually Kickstarter. It's still front. You know, where's the manpower? Where's the people to force this into place? Because it's taking money out of your own pockets. Basically, you're losing money because you're allowing this to happen.
Yeah, that's still from the size the policy, and Kickstarter has to obey that, eh?
I think Stillfront says you need to make X amount of money this quarter. I think that's all that Kickstarter get told. You need to make X amount of money. If you fall short, we'll be getting rid of some of you guys and bringing new people in. That's all it is.
They're basically managing the income. Yeah, that's all they do.
Yeah, it's an investment company. It is 100% an investment company, and all they want to see is dividends at the end of the year. They want to get a nice payout for every person that's fucking bought into there.
But what will happen if the game no longer is profitable?
It's gone. I don't think they might try to last it out, and what will happen to War Commander eventually is they will get it'll be assets sold, so they sell the assets to another company that then will try to milk it enough just to get a profit out of it. I'm trying to allow your comments as soon as I can, guys. I know all you guys are mad. I'm hoping that there's enough good players left in this game that we can turn things around. Working with Kickside, I don't want to be fighting with Kickside all the time. I have been having a little bit of a talk with some of the guys at Kickside. I'm opening bridges with them. I don't know whether I should have said that here. I might probably have closed the bridge, but they've got to understand how angry we are. When you sit there and you watch fucking whatever it is, 180 pennants, 190 pennants from one toon come into your base and get you destroyed. I'm sitting there empty. They're losing money out of me because I'm normally full, and I do coin my base platoon, so that's $5 there.
Yeah,
right
we didn't even do a jump last few days,
because we're defeated as a
Normally
community.
we do a bit on the jump.
As a community, we are defeated, and it's just the saddest fucking feeling. I didn't want to log on yesterday. You come on, PM me, said come in Discord, and I was like, I don't want to play the game. I went and laid on my sofa and fucking ate shit food and watched fucking movies for the day, knowing it weren't going to cost me 100 coin or 200 coin just to get smacked by a cheater.
Yeah.
And they're so brazen about it. I can't believe how they're cocksure that they're not going to get caught. They don't care. They'll openly talk about it on pages.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking sad. It was a good run, wasn't it?
Now imagine you're in Kickside shoes, like you're Kickside, you're responsible. How are you gonna combat that?
Well, to start off with, you go after the guys that have been caught on video, and
Yeah,
not only them. I
you know?
guarantee they can relate the accounts, especially the mini accounts that they're using. They can actually pair that account up with a main account. Yucky Foo for one. Who's that other guy? No Tears. He's that cornhole guy. These guys need banning. I don't care what fucking clan you're in, what sector you're in. If you're fucking abusing cheats, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's all fun. And the only thing is, they can't play without the cheats. They go in hiding. Once the cheat's gone, or the cheat's patched, these guys go in hiding until the next cheat comes along. They're fucking keyboard warriors as well. Bunch of fucking pussies.
Yeah, my problem is more like if you are responsible, like Kickside, for the problem, it is not an easy click solution to fix this.
Go after them. Take them to court. Sort it.
Yeah, I know for a fact. I've got the information on that page that's been part of has been sent to Kickside. The guy's from the UK, so there's their first point of call. Find out whereabouts in the UK. Fuck him. Take him, fucking tie him up in legal shit for fucking years, so he loses his home, his wife, everything, because that's what he deserves. He's a con artist.
We have a proposal. In Permanent Channels City, I want to marry you.
What drugs are you on?
I don't know who you are, Informative Channel, but
What drugs are they on?
Informative channel. Where's this?
the same.
Lost the medal.
Oh, that's okay. No, I've always played fair. Yes, I've done. There's little things I've done, bugs and things like that. Yeah, I'll hold my hands up to that. If it's a bug and I've stumbled across it, or someone said try this, like the Dina end attack. That's not intended, but we all used it. That's why we've got the one hit bases there, because it stops that Dina end attack or any other unit end attack. I don't know what else to say. I'm a loss for words. I'm angry, but can I be angry at the Kickstarter employees? I can't, because they're just too understaffed, and it's a shame.
What makes me angry is they don't acknowledge it. They don't.
Yeah, if they would be open, transparent, and honest about it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I understand their point of view. How open should they be?
I understand that, but I always put this as a restaurant. If you come along and you get a steak and you tell the chef that steak is not cooked right, and he ignores it on the one off and says, no, it is cooked right, then that's okay. But if you go back to that restaurant 100 times and the steak is still not cooked right, there's something badly wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to acknowledge at some stage that, yes.
Yeah, admit your fault, but take it as a matter, and then work on it, fix it.
The players run this game, not Kickstarter. It should be user-led. You know what I mean? User-led. What ideas you want, what units you want, what sort of bases you want. The
You've
upgrade
sort of hit a nail on the head there, Anton. With that, you're right, and it should be more vast because Kickstarter have pigeonholed themselves on that Discord that they've got. A lot of us are banned on it. They ask the questions on that Discord instead of going onto the forums and making a post. And they've got a Facebook page. They've got a big Facebook page. I think it's got about 900,000 followers on the page. You know, ask the players questions. Ask how can we do things. What is actually going on? What can we fix? Where are we going wrong? What's our missteps? Get the vast majority of players. And if you're seeing something that's really sticking out that a lot of players are saying this is wrong, this is not right, then you've got to look at it and say, okay, we've got to do something. We've got to change this.
Yes, and it should be there, and there should be like we should all stand up. Like I always say, that the amount of talent that's out in that community, and especially in the side chat, there could be base designs, there could be this, there could be ideas for events, there could be ideas for units. You know, that's just what people should be doing. Is whenever you've got a talent with computers and photoshopping and design and stuff and web pages and all that, they should be firing that in at Kickside and say, "There you go, try that." You know what I mean? Yeah. Then everybody jumps aboard. Everybody jumps aboard then. But if it's been done, change should be done with you and not for you.
Yeah. I totally agree. It should be. It's a community-run game right now. You know, without the community, there is no game.
It's not. It's just been run by 3 or 4 people that are just dictators. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get what you get, and just take it. That's it. You know, there's your take it there. There's your burnt toast, like it or lump it. You know what I mean? That's no way to. It's a crying shame.
I totally agree with you, Anton. I don't know how to. What you've just said is 100% correct.
And I wish they would just embrace that a wee bit more. You know what I mean? Like I work for the NHS there now. I've been working 30 years for them there now. Whenever I started 30 years ago, things were totally different. You had different managers, bosses, and they just pointed their finger and you just jumped. Now you're coming up to them and you're telling them what way to do things better. You need to tweak this policy. You need to tweak that policy. Mm-hmm. And they'll send you an email. You're quite right. I'll change that now. You know what I mean?
If I'm honest, right, I wish I could be a different sort of person. One that was more calm. My heart's on my cuff all the time with this game. You know, if something's not right and I see a lot of players are getting upset about it, I take that to heart. I can't stop I've got a motor mouth. Once I start fucking yapping, it's hard to stop me, you know. So I dig myself my own grave every time with Kickside. I wish I could be that person that can go in and have that conversation with Kickside, have that fucking interaction where I can go back and forth with them and try to get things on the right track. Not necessarily on the right track, but try to get it halfway there, you know. It can't always be the same thing.
That's passion, you know what I mean? You can't change that. You know, if you change that, you change the person. You know what I mean? So just rock and roll with whatever you got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I do look at it and I think, well, you know, the communication between me and Kickside is nearly non-existent, and it's the same for the rest of you guys because you've come along with me for the ride that we're having. It sort of impeded your game and it impeded your way of communicating with Kickside. And
the communication is completely stopped because both parties basically got a collision over things. You basically like the game, and then you go like ask for something or there's a problem, and they just say like no, it doesn't exist, and then you show the proof of the problem, and they still say in your face it doesn't exist, and then behind your back they say yeah it doesn't exist, but you can't talk about it.
Yeah,
like fix the problem. Don't say to people you can't talk about what's broken. Say, yeah, we're sorry it's broken, but go fix it.
I understand them removing comments from the Discord. I do understand that to a point. They need to take the fucking... When people come on, I see it the other night, when these hacks started hitting, and they was running in with these pennants and the unlimited fucking mercs, and people went on Discord, they was fucking fuming. They was steaming mad.
Yeah, of course you're mad, because you get killed, you spend coin, and you go complain there, because you're not happy with how the game is going. And you can't even discuss it there. You're told like you if you type it one more time you get banned. So you end up getting banned and the cheater is still yapping in your sector, blah blah blah, I'll go fuck this, I'll go fuck that.
And that's the worst thing is when they actually come in the sector and they're sitting there and they're boasting They
Yeah.
boast to your face. Yeah, I destroyed the whole sector. I'm using this. I've got that. They don't. They're not hiding it like they used to. You know, back in the day, a cheater would deny it until he was blue in the face. Nowadays, they come to your sector and tell you they're
They
fucking.
brag even that in the global they brag about it.
Mate.
We seen it yesterday in our sector. They come in and they brag about how good of a shit they got.
By the way, that was the Discord link. We will be going in the general chat after the show. It's posted again. We'll be going into the general chat where everyone can join. If you want to come along and just do, even if you've only got a few things you want to get off your chest, however you want to get on with it, we're there. We're gonna open it up, and everyone can come along.
Yes, and also if John Reed's out there, if you could join up, John, I want to pick your brains there, just there now, because you were. I was watching through your invasion times there. You know, you're a talented kid there, so fair play there. You know what I mean? I was watching you very closely.
And by
Was
the
that
way,
the live stream, Anton?
I'm just saying, when Anton calls you a kid, he does it to all of us. He doesn't mean no disrespect with that comment.
Yes, if you're 19, you're a kid. You're a good kid. It's an honor to be called a good kid this part of the world. If you're a good kid, you're a good kid. That means you're top notch.
4 types of player: 1 cheaters, 2 coiners, 3 part-time players, 4 play all day, watching chat. Actually, Knights Media Club. I'm actually three of them types. I'm not I'm not the cheater type, but I am. I watch the chat all day long, lurking in the background.
I don't know if City can do this here, but I think that should be used as the title for the next show.
Lurker.
No, 4 types of players.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not there. That should be the title for the next.
Do you know how much it impedes the shows though? With all that's going on with the War Commander, me and the guys, we're dying to go out and do this random unit roll.
Anton, we got 3 types of players only, right?
What?
You got Dumper, and Dumper.
Scoobs is there.
Yeah.
See, Mark Scoobs, how you doing, Scoobs? How are you, buddy? There. Thanks for the flap the other day as well. There.
Hang on, he says when he killed Adele's base Dark Striker in Sector 42, he sent a whole bunch of hacks after me. I don't want to say nothing. Look, right, I'm not going to point fingers at anyone, Scooby. Join the fucking Discord, mate. Come and talk to us and get
there.
The fucking swallow your pride, and we'll swallow our pride, and we can move on. Get on the Discord.
Yeah, you'll be
I
approved
just
there.
want to see if there's any cheats coming to Sector now, and that's why I've loaded the game up just to check.
I'm not even online, dude.
I'm loaded. I'm in a bubble, as you can see. I'm
in a bubble
completely
as well. There, I was hit with 320 penances, and my attack log broke, and I don't even know where he's at or she is.
I logged off yesterday after being hit by like 900 of them. Everything broke.
Right, guys, I think we've run our course. How long have we been going? About 40, 50 minutes. I think we can beat a dead donkey as much as we want. All we're asking for at the end of the day, and I think you can confirm with me, is we're asking for Kickside to be a little bit more on top of what's going on. Be a bit more quick, faster to react. Jet, yes. No. People get me confused with being neutral. When I say I'm neutral, it means I neutrally don't like any of you motherfuckers. If I jump into your sector and flat you, don't get angry and say, but you're neutral. No, I neutrally don't care about who I'm fighting. It's a game. It's a war game. You hit me, I get bubbled. I hit you, you get bubbled. It's part of the fun.
Yeah,
Please don't confuse that. When I say I'm neutral, it means I don't care about what clan you're in, what sector you're in, what alliance you're in, what friends you've got. I don't care. I'm playing the game how it's supposed to be played.
And the way it works is sometimes the guys will maybe do a jump and they say, right, I'll go to sector. I'll just name a sector, like 251. I'll say, no, look, that's my old clan mates. I'm not going there. They'll say, that's okay. So they'll go and hit for an hour, and then I'll wait on them, and then we'll go to another sector. And then, but, there's certain people that we won't hit ever. You know what I mean? No matter if they hit us.
I know. I work completely different to that. Even if you're fucking green to me, I'll hit you. I don't care.
Oh, I won't there. There's people that look like Doomsday and Yet, Yellow and all that.
I can't help myself. To me, it's a computer game, Yeah, you can get mad at me for it. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it all repairs. We all get fixed. We all have fun, and the fun in the game is war commander. That's the whole point of the game. You know, I lose my turns 9 times out of 10. I fail in a fucking base anyway, so it's not like you're actually beating me. You know.
Well, I'm one of the very few peaceful Irishmen, so I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give him a few whiskies and then he gets mad.
They fall asleep.
No, that wasn't me. No, it was not me.
No, Anton, don't fall asleep.
Thank you for that, silly. I knew it backed me up.
Love that.
Right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. There's no point. We've gone around. How many times can we say the same thing? I hope Kixeye watched the Watchtower show yesterday. I didn't catch it. I didn't even know they went live because I didn't even log into fucking the game. They went live. Go and watch the Watchtower show. Give them a fucking sub. Give them a like. Hopefully Kixeye learn something from this. At the end of the day, at the core of the things, the good players are always going to be the good players. We're always going to try to... There's War Dog, by the way. He's actually a panel member.
Yeah.
Get him a
At the
Discord
core of
channel.
the game, even though we don't agree with each other or we don't see things the same way sometimes, the good players are always going to be the good players. The shit asses, the cheaters, the arseholes, they're always going to be that. They can't fight without cheats. They know that they can't bubble someone without their cheats. So that's why they have to use their cheats, because they're shit at the game. So just take that on board and realise that you're better than them cheats, because that's the only way they know how to play the game. Go on, Anton, you were saying something, bro.
No. It's just it's grand there. No. I was just I don't know what was it. No, yes, Kevin. Fair play, Kevin. There, you know what I mean. He's giving a shout out to everybody to like the page and share. Fair play, Kevin.
Thank you, brother. That's one thing I never asked. I always forget. Can you give us a thumbs up, guys, if you enjoy the show? If you don't enjoy the show, actually, I'm going to give myself a thumbs down, because I don't like the show. I don't like doing shows about fucking cheats. It makes me fucking feel like I'm giving them a fucking podium. I think we're going to call it, and I'm going to ask for the shout-outs. If I can start off with the one, please, brother.
Yeah, thank you all for joining in. Big shout out to Kixeye. Thank you for fixing this mess, or doing the best job you could possibly do with the resources you have. And big shout out to War.
Perfect. Okay, Anton, give your shout outs, brother.
Yeah. Sorry, thanks for the invite, and was left it quite late there. I was just getting some nice food, so I was there. The panel there, the one there, my dog and that there, well done in your times, and well done, in your invasion there. And everybody out in YouTube land there, and especially some of the guys out there like Banzai, I hope you're a lot better. Yellow, hope you're a lot better, and Doomsday, all them guys, I never forget yous ever, so don't there, you know what I mean? Maybe we'll bump heads someday soon. The whole lot of us there, it would be nice there, maybe a joint show or something like that there for a bit of fun. An hour here and an hour there and another show. And everybody, it's a crazy time out there, but we're getting a bit closer, so keep it classy and stay safe.
Perfect. My dog ate my pot.
Yeah, Kixeye, I should have done this years ago. I banned people off the bat, and now it's just got fucking worse and probably past a point of no return. But once a cheat was a cheat, no matter how much money you spent, fucking ban them. Simple as that. I've got a special shout out to someone, because I play my game differently than everybody else, and I get called quite a lot of names just lately. And the last one is going to sound stupid, but I got called a cheat, and this is by his tag is EKGT Anthrax. Is a level 42 in Sector 109. How are you, knob? I've got this on video as well. I take the conversation, so if you don't believe me, I can put it out there. He called me a cheat because I had my tune outside my base, waiting to snipe his tune, which he'd lost in my base. I couldn't snipe, so when the actual attack ended, I put my tune in the mountains, and he come out crying, calling me a cheat, calling me this and that. I've been playing the game 10 years, since 2010. I know this, I know that, blah, blah, blah. You're a fucking embarrassment, mate. You're like the rest of them. If I was your clan leader, mate, I'll kick you out. Because you're just an embarrassment. You're pathetic. You're sad. You've been playing a game 10 years. You don't know how to play the game.
Okay, bro. You.
Yeah, it'll get real. And this goes for all the other fucking nobbins out there that come out with all the tough talk and all this. I've had quite a bit come my way, and I don't usually say much. I'm quite a quiet player.
I know you're shocking me right now.
Yeah, I started to speak out, and you just load of fucking nobbins, mate. It's a game. A bubble's a bubble. You can come and hunt me down. You're gonna fucking send this and that after me. You're gonna fucking do this and do that. Get real. It's a game. Yeah, but this goes out to Sector 109 and that other mouthpiece, Scott or Scout 666. He's another mouthpiece from 109. Just play the game. No need to go whatever. That's my rant for that. Kickside should have done this years ago. But anyway, to when you come out to a side chat panel, thank you very much for coming out. Some good points, some good questions in there and everything else. To the panel, well done. To these guys, I'm just a knob of the thing. I just sit here and don't take any notice really. But I love them. I hate these guys. Everybody should like these guys. Lucidio, the one, Anton. They put a lot of hours and time and effort and money into it, and money into the game to help you guys. And thanks for having me on. And that's me out.
Yeah, but we also learn. You learn or you lose there. So don't. You're a vital cog in the wheel, so you are. Because
Yeah.
the way you snipe platoons and how you snipe platoons and how you defend your base and that there is totally alternative to what way I would do it there, and you win every time.
I just enjoy it because they call me a knob.
And I enjoy it there. You get more enjoyment than anybody in this whole game, so keep rocking and rolling, buddy.
Yeah. I must admit, all these nobbins out there do bring a smile on my face, but this last week's been quite arse and quite hard, actually. I'm going to admit it. Can own up and admit it. And, yeah, I feel better now. I've got that off my chest. But 109, thank you very much. I'll be back every so often. And I'm still waiting for the cheat to be banned. That's what he said as well. I'm still waiting for that.
Okay.
That was 4 days ago.
Right, guys. I got to stop you there, Pop, because this can go on for hours.
Sorry,
No, it's fine. Pop, you're fucking. I love having you around in the group, man. You some of the things you come out with, some of the things you say, you keep me fucking a little bit level-headed. You stop me from getting a big head sometimes, and that's what I need. I especially want to give a shout out to all the panelists, past and present, all of you guys. Without the shows, without these things that we do, that we put out, maybe we haven't got that much of a voice on the Kickside forums, Kickside Discord, but we have got a voice on YouTube. We have got a voice. So if it's something you really want to get into and you want to PM me or the other shows or whatever, I think there's only one other show now. The Watchtower. Get involved with the fucking shows. Get involved. Get on there. Have your 5 minutes. I am thinking about doing an open mic show where you can come on. I will probably limit it to so many people into the panel at any one time. But I want you to be able to have your say, get your frustrations out there, and then maybe we talk about it for a little while, and then get another guy in and do the same thing with that guy. And just so Kickside can see, it's not just us beating the same fucking drum. It's pretty much across the board, and I just want that the shows are about the community, and without the community there is no shows. That's as simple as that. Anyway, get on the Discord. I have posted a link. I'll post it up one more time for you guys.
Yes, I see Larry there as well. Jump on there, Larry.
Get on the Discord. Get on there. I appreciate your time, all the time you spend coming and watching the shows. It's a massive fucking thanks, guys. I'm so blessed, and this team don't understand how blessed we are because we've got the fucking voice, we've got the opinions, and we've got a lot of people backing us up as well. I appreciate that, guys, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully, we'll do a PvP show when there's no cheats. Who knows? Take care, all, and I love you.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe there, guys. Good show, guys. Well done.
Done.